Yo peoples, welcome back to another episode of DadsR'Us. I go by the name of Jem.
Who is Kaii, the people's champ, the one and only.
And today we have a special guest, another dope dad, Mango.
Come on.
Yeah, so Kaii, how's your week been, bro?
My week's been good, just been working, just getting that money in. How's yours been?
Yeah, it's been good. I spent a lot more time with my daughter now this week.
Okay.
So tired every day now. She's so active.
Yeah.
From the moment she wakes up to the moment she goes to sleep.
They just don't stop. There's no turn off button.
Usually her mum has her in the evening, innit? So usually I get my break after 6 o'clock and then I come to work. But there's no shut off time now. The next at least week there's no shut off time, so it's just like, but it's good because it made me realize that I've had to step up in an instant. Do you know what I mean? It's like soon as I'm needed more, I've just had to do it. Just whatever plans I've had to just switch my plans or reschedule this. And at the end of the day, our kids are our priority, our main priority.
They always come first, man.
You know what I mean? So it's one of them ones where as a dad you just gotta, boy, if there's a problem, we have to be the solvers. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, but it's been good. It's been good this week.
How's your week been, bro?
It's been good. I've been sick. So sorry, just to introduce myself. I'm Mango. I got two little girls. Yeah, sorry, two little girls. One of them still lives in London, and then the other one lives outside Hemel with me. So yeah, I don't get to see the older one as much as I like to.
How old are they?
I've got a 4-year-old and a 1-year-old. 2 May coming.
Okay, dope.
Coming. Nice, man. Congratulations.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Jeez.
So yeah, spend a bit of time, but still same as you lot, working, chasing the bread. So,
Always.
Main thing.
So yeah, the main I think topic for today is just obviously Mango explaining his story and his experiences as a young dad, because I don't want to expect what's it called, expose your age, but you're young. You're young, fam, you feel me? So he will tell his story. So Mango, how the question I always tell dads, right, and ask dads, how was the experience when you got told, or how was it?
Yeah.
The first child, your first daughter.
So I had my first one when I was 18.
Oh wow.
Yeah, 18.
How did she tell you? Was it?
Well, I kind of knew straight away. I think this is when you have sex and you get a girl pregnant. I feel like it's that. It was that.
You remember, the time it was.
The Golden Nugget.
Yeah. That's exactly what it is, the Golden Nugget.
Yeah, bro. What's the thing Harry Potter chased? The Golden Snitch. Yeah, one of them. Yeah, bro. You know.
So cool.
So I kind of knew, and I was telling her weeks before, you're pregnant. No, I'm good, I'm on the pill. Apparently I shot past the pills. So.
What? You could do that?
I did it. So, yeah, bro. So I wasn't ready for it, but I just told her I'm not going to run from my responsibilities. I'll be here, I've got to do what I've got to do, kind of thing.
100%. You stepped up as a young dad.
Got it,
you
man.
feel me? So mad respect. Respect.
Got it, man.
So you she told you, and then as a young dad, how did you not just cope with it, but how did you learn to? Straight
away I knew I had to get my money up and change what I was doing, because I was kind of I was going on a bad path. If I didn't have my daughter when I had her, I don't think I'll be in the position.
You would have been a different person.
Yeah, it's completely different. So in a way, my daughter, I feel like she changed my life for the good,
100%.
So,
and I feel like it's something like your kids would always change you as a man, always. So I feel like dads and daughters is just a different bond. Like fathers and sons, 100%. You have a bond.
You do. You have a connection.
You have a.
Did you want a boy?
I wanted a boy. As much as I didn't mind what gender my child was gonna be, I was happy for the fact that I had a boy, because I know that me and him are gonna be tight from the minute I found out. So yeah.
What about you?
Like I didn't mind, but I knew that regardless of the sex, I feel like I wanted that bond anyway. You feel me? Yeah. So it was one of them ones where, like, I found out on my birthday, innit? I found out the sex of my daughter on my birthday. So I was just like, obviously, as a man, you want a son naturally. But when I got told she was a girl, I was like, oh, okay, cool, something different. And obviously, there's a lot of girls in my family. Like I have two young sisters, so it wasn't
I feel like
traumatic.
I want a boy, but I don't want no more. But I want a boy. So if you can guarantee me the next one's a boy, I'll have one more. But it's 50-50, innit?
You can't. As much as they say men decide the sex, it's a roll of the dice. Yeah, it's a big roll of the dice. So I'm like, I do want a boy next.
But it is. I think because my dad had all boys, I think I'm gonna have all girls kind of.
Yeah, it sometimes works like that. My dad had all boys.
Yeah, okay.
So I feel like
I feel like it's good.
Yeah, goddamn.
My dad had a mix, so it was calm.
So so I think that was definitely good. So you're young, you had your daughter, stepped up as a man as you should, and you grow up. But was there any stage where you was just like, obviously I know I would like you to get into your story a bit further, but was there any stage where you thought I can't do this, or I'm too young for this? Because there's gonna be dads of all ages, of all backgrounds, that are gonna be like contemplating whether they can or can't do it, whether they're 18 to 20 to 25 or 30, you know.
Yeah, I don't want to brag or nothing, but it's one of those things. I knew I had to do it. It's not even if I had to. I can't do it. I know I have to do it.
That's what I don't understand with certain man. Like, how can you not want to? Like, knowing you have a child, how can you not want to?
And this comes down to, we was explaining before, the moment you see your child,
bro, it's
just instant
love.
Yeah.
So the men that walk out and don't support, and
obviously everyone has their own situation and blah blah blah. We can never talk on why an individual done something.
It's true, but
before anyone kills us in the comments.
Trust.
But never give up on your children.
But never give up, man. Like, it's just like, for me personally, when I saw my son's face when he was born, it's like I just knew from that minute I gotta be there for him for the rest of my life.
100%.
And it's like, I don't know. As you lot are saying, you lot felt it as well. It's 100%. Like it's only a feeling that you'll feel once you see the child. So
when it comes down to, without diving into obviously situations of a dad's face, sometimes they don't get that first look. You get me? In the hospital.
They don't get the opportunity.
And that bond, that opportunity of that bond is never created.
I just think, like, once it's your child, no matter, even if you're not there for the birth, after you see them, they're gonna give you a look. And,
it is true.
I can't explain the feeling, man. You gotta be a dad to see it, to know it,
to actually embrace that.
So do you reckon that could be what it is? If you don't feel that, if you don't have that experience when the child is first born, do you reckon that's why some guys could maybe not want to have that relationship with their child? Obviously, we never know it, but that
depends how far
I've never thought about it like that, you know, because that feeling to be there in the hospital to see the child is a crazy feeling.
You know, it comes down to how far down the line don't you see the child, whether it's a month, a year. Some guys don't see their child after a year for the first time, and then that's that first year the child has done a lot of
things,
you get me,
developing, growing.
You understand? So it's hard for the child then to see this guy as their dad. Do you know what I mean? After being with their mum for so long.
That could maybe just be dependent on the child, because some child, like kids, when they don't have their parent around, they crave that father figure. So if they was to come into contact with their father figure at a later age, they can still build that bond and have that connection.
Some kids can, 100%. But it comes down, it's an individual thing. It's literally 100%. An individual thing. So yeah, Mango. So you have your two daughters. How was the first one? How was the feeling of finding out the first one compared to the second one, without diving into how you found out with the second one? What was the feeling like? Obviously you're older now, like different situation.
Yeah, it's still a beautiful feeling. Like when, how do I put this? When you find out you're having a baby, it's still like the first time. It's still like it's brand new, innit? So it's, man, it's a beautiful feeling, man. I didn't feel no different. Still excited, still happy. But that's what I'm saying. Right now, I'm in my head. I'm saying, nah, I don't want no more. But if I have another one,
if it ever occurred, you know, you'll step up to the plate regardless. No, 100%. So how is the relationship with your kids? Like I wanna dive in.
Yeah, cool.
You know what?
My first one, I don't see her as much as I want to, but me and the baby mum not in the best of terms, but we're working through it. So
that's
we're
good.
doing
That's
what
the
we
main
can. We
thing.
do what we can. But with the, cause I'm gonna touch into this lightly. When my first one was younger, about 2 years ago now, she had a stroke. So yeah, she right now with this whole corona thing, she's a high risk. Yeah, so every time I see her, I have to either stand at a door or through FaceTime. I just hate it like that. So yeah.
No, but that's for the best of your child again.
Yeah. But praise God, she's much better now than she was before.
Thankfully.
But yeah, but I just wish that I saw her more and just want to be there for her more kind of thing going forward. And yeah, man.
So do you have like, because one of the episodes, one of the guests we had a couple weeks ago, he kind of put a plan together with his the mother of his child. I don't like using people. So with the mother of his child and like a contract. And I thought it was like crazy. But the way he explained, it was just like, yo, I get to see my child 50% of the time now. And it kind of made sense, especially when you don't, do you remember that one? So like, especially when you become a co-parent and you're not with the mother of your child, it's like...
My baby mama's not on that.
No, she'll never sign a contract.
She's not on that.
But he did say...
It takes a lot of growing and developing.
Yeah, and he did say...
to get there.
100%. But he did say you have to catch her on a good day.
Yeah, for real.
On a good day,
I might be able to bring it to her, but no.
On
a normal
that can even
day.
And that can even turn a good day into a bad day by asking that. It's dangerous.
Facts. But that's one of the ways where he was just like, instead of going through courts and going through trying to get custody and all of that of your child, which a lot of dads do go through on a day-to-day basis.
Big up the dads.
Big up the dads that go through that. It just kind of stops all of that because going to court and all of that fees are crazy. He was telling me it's like 11 to 12 bags. £1,000 to take your child through court.
Bro, sometimes that's what it gets to. When the baby mom is not really trying to hear it, that's what it gets to, though.
Who's got 11, 12 bags to go through the court system?
Bro, it's for your kids. You have to
trust.
So,
but it's like it's that give and take. Do you know what I mean? It's like if you don't have a strong relationship with the mother of the child, all right, cool, that's fine. And we're not gonna delve into that. But you have to see from the benefit of the child. And as they're getting older and you show that you want to have a relationship, and that's all you can do, is you have to just show constantly that you want that relationship, regardless of the relationship between you and the mother of the child. So
I'll touch on this briefly. Some women will just be evil and just try to use the kid as a weapon. I've seen it before. But we're not going to go too deep into that.
Yeah, we're not trying to go too deep into that. But we see, but we see. I've spoken to many dads that's gone through all different situations, and some of the time that is the case. And it's like, sometimes it's not fair. It's not fair for the child. It's not fair for the dad sometimes, because wholeheartedly there are good dads out there. There are generally good dads out there that...
I hear it's bad for the dad, but they never see what it does to the kid. That's what
as they grow up,
they don't having that father figure around, like how it can damage them and make them be a certain type of way. They need that. They need that male influence in their life, man. So if you're a young mother watching this, should I say, don't try to allow the father of your child to have a relationship with the child, like.
That's what I'm saying.
Keep you guys' relationship separate to their relationship.
Not about you lot no more, it's about the kids,
man. Don't be selfish, please.
On the flip side, without being devil advocate, there are situations where there are dads that are not good.
And if they're not, then
if they're not good, then we understand.
Exactly.
So we can't put it all on the mums and say try and because sometimes they're not good dads.
Yeah, 100%.
Do you know what I mean? So it's like if the dad is good for the child, then try and have a relationship.
From when he makes the effort and he shows that he wants to have a relationship in that child's life, and he's not giving signs of no danger to you guys, then, then you should allow him.
Right, and that's what it comes down to. Because none of us, I can't see us ever being a danger to our children. Anyway, point. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, for me to then see dads that would want to put their child in danger for any reason is mad to me. You know what I mean? So, and for mothers to think that a dad would,
it's crazy. It's crazy, man.
But so hopefully you have a more stable kind of relationship with your child, because it's important.
Yeah, man. We're working on things, man.
100%. Because it's as we keep saying, it's important, because as your daughters, I feel like, even for me, as my daughter grows up and she's kind of seeing the world for what it is, it's just going to be like, a mother can only show a kid one aspect of life. Do you understand? The dad will show a whole different aspect of a child's life. You get me? And you need that balance.
Dude, man, it's needed. It is needed.
100%. So there was another question that just popped out of my head.
What do you not think of the kids shows that our kids are watching? Like, have you not heard of this one called Coco Melon?
Bro, pause that for a second.
God.
Alright, cool.
God.
So, that show my daughter's addicted to. Coco Melon is one of them shows. Whoever created Coco Melon must be millionaires, minted.
It's like the kids, like, I don't know, I can't say drugs, but it is. Yeah.
I was at your son's birthday party a few weeks ago, To settle my daughter, she was just doing a madness at the party. We had to put Coco Melon on. The TV. All the kids was all singing along. Your son was all singing. And I'm like, this is crazy.
I don't know what it does.
Is it equivalent to what Nickelodeon was for us?
I think so, something.
I was on Nickelodeon constantly.
Nah, but this is different.
Is this what's YouTube? It's a different era. Because they class these kids as, have you heard of like Gen Z and Gen X and all of that? So I think these kids post 2010 are Gen Z. All our kids are
Gen Z. What about past 21 though? Like, well, not even that, from like 20.
Our kids, what? They do it every.
You're saying from 10, innit? So that's
2010.
It's always that 2010 to
2020 or so, something like that. So these are our kids are going to be the generation where tech is going to rule their life. So this is just the beginning. Our daughters and our kids knowing how to use an iPad like that, that's basics. You understand? So they're going to grow up in a system where working computers is just going to be crazy.
The norm.
I'm excited for our kids' generation, because it's going to show that, like, becoming a millionaire in their life is going to be a lot easier.
You think so?
I think so. Because they're going to have much more opportunities and resources.
Yeah, resources.
To really take on the world. Do you know what I mean? It's no longer brick and mortar. As we saw this what this pandemic has showed is that brick and mortar, your retail jobs and all of that is nothing.
You can lose
nothing. You can lose it like that. Many thousands of people have lost their job in this pandemic. So it's like everyone's just gone on this, let me make it how we do it. You get me? But
everyone's being creative now and starting their own thing, which is good.
Right. And
I think in between the beginning of lockdown to last month or something was the most that you've seen businesses rise in like the past 4 to 3 years or something.
Yeah, what self employment, right? Yeah. New businesses start. Yeah. No, I heard about that as well. And it comes down to people realizing, and parents realizing, that your normal, what you make in your household is not going to make you survive. You feel me? And you can't survive on a one income thing. And
never.
Whether you're a single parent, single father, it's like you've had to open up your different avenues and make different sources of income come your way. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah. So I was just bringing it back to our kids are gonna have a different way of life, and I'm excited for them. Do you know what I mean? As they grow up and see how they help us as well. You get me? Because they'll show us. Please, you've shown your mum and your parents how to use things. My mum still asks me how to use certain devices. How she uses an iPhone. You get me?
It's true because like the way how my son is, like the way how he can use his little iPad, like he knows everything he's doing, and he's 2 years old. Like he only just turned 2, so it's like I
know that, but
right. So in 10 years, when they have this next tech,
they're gonna be so advanced because they're learning it from now. So yeah,
just like that, they'll pick up things a lot quicker than say our generation, our parents' generation, and so on and so forth.
Definitely.
You know they're gonna be having the vaccine passports now.
Let's not even include that. I'm not involved in hearing this vaccine passport. So I have to carry around this piece of paper to tell people that I've had my vaccine.
Yeah, and then they'll let you inside the premises of whatever you're trying to go to.
No, bro. I just say I forgot at home.
Just touching on this. I don't want to go too deep into the corona situation, but what do you not think of this whole corona thing? Because they're saying the corona is only
that's a whole different.
I'm not even
kettle of fish.
I have mixed feelings.
I had the argument with an Uber man once. I got in an Uber. I had my daughter. She didn't have a mask. I didn't have a mask. He's telling me I need to wear a mask. I said, what about my daughter? He said she don't need one. I said, if she's getting something, I'm getting something.
Right.
Straight up. You cancelled the lift.
You know, it comes down to people's. All I was touching it. All I'm gonna touch on it is it's become people are scared. People are fear. It's a fear factor. Everything has become a fear factor. That's all I'm gonna say and touch on it. Because whether you wear a mask or you don't wear a mask, whether you take the vaccine or don't take the vaccine, you still have a chance of catching COVID.
Yeah, it's true.
It's not. You're not immune to it. There's no human on earth that's immune to it.
It's true.
Do you know what I mean? So. Yeah, you can try and minimize the chance of getting it, but if you're gonna catch it, you're gonna catch it. And unfortunately, for the ones that have caught it and have passed, condolences. But feel me. So boom. So yeah, our kids are 2. Your daughter's about to turn 2. So have party. I wish I could have. Hopefully by my daughter's birthday is in September. Okay. So hopefully everything will be back open by then, and we can. You understand? Because I need to do a father link up. Yeah, that's needed. That's needed. I'm definitely gonna put that plan maybe for summer. We'll see how it goes and link up with all the dads because I feel like that'll be a special occasion.
I'm down for that. What's your kid's favorite song? What song do you play the most? What song gets them going?
My son's not really into music like that yet. Well, he is. Like, if I'm playing music, he will dance to it. But like, he doesn't have a song that he's like, he wants me to play again. Or he's never shown me any indication. Yeah. Besides when he was a small baby, he was like, how old? Maybe like 6 months. I forgot. It was an Afrobeats tune. People who have me on Snap will know the one I'm talking about. I swear down because I replay it all the time. I played it on his birthday, the 3rd, the other day. It's when he's dancing.
No, I remember it. Yeah, I remember
that song. Yeah. That song was his tune. He used to play all the time. Start dancing.
What about Baby Shark?
Baby Shark?
Yeah, every kid loves that.
Yeah, he loves that, but it's not a song that he's like. I don't know. My son's weird. Like, he's not weird, but he's like. He's into his own things, like
as they grow up and as you as parents expose them to different types of music, they'll gravitate to one as they grow up. But Baby Shark. My daughter loves Baby Shark. Yeah, of course. The nursery rhymes and this and that, but like our music, she likes R&B and her mum's a big R&B fan.
They just like the music that we listen to.
You know what I mean? So
what's your kids? Is just Baby Shark? Like,
Baby Shark, what's that one? There's one in Frozen 2. I don't want to sing it, but
Moana is my daughter's next
that one
movie
as well. Yeah.
She loves and she's got into Lion King now. Yeah. That's her next thing. Okay, she goes on her iPad. If it's not Cocomelon, it's Lion King from Netflix. We have to run it at least twice a day.
Currently, my son loves Paw Patrol. He loves it.
And we went Nickelodeon one time. We saw Paw.
He was 2. I don't think he really got it there. But now.
If we went there again,
oh my god, he would have loved it. think Jace maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. This goes over my head.
Yeah.
We went Nickelodeon. My daughter was not interested.
Not interested.
And she gets like that sometimes. It's like she has to be in a mood to really like something.
Yeah.
It's like I can tell she's a real Libra because like the Libra scale, she has to feel comfortable around people for her to adjust. It's like she loves being around females more than males. I realize because even like the other day, I don't know if you've ever experienced this. She would not come to me the other day, and it was a thing where she came to my house. Her mum dropped her off at my house, and for a good 2 hours, 2 hours she wouldn't go anywhere near me. She wasn't 100% like in terms of like she wasn't well, but it's the first time it's ever happened to me. 2 hours, she would not go anywhere near me.
My mum never done that to me, never. Can't lie.
And I'm like, and it's.
That must have hurt. I know it must have hurt.
Yeah, no, you know what it is. It didn't hurt because I knew eventually she'll be okay. But it's one of them ones where it was like, raw, like 2 hours to warm up, and I see her on a day-to-day basis. But it was like once she did warm up, it was like, all right, cool, she's back now. You know what I mean? But never happened to you. It was never no.
No, both my girls are daddy's girls. They can't.
Like I would say, my daughter's a daddy girl, but she, like I said, she's a Libra. She has to be in the mood. If she's not in the mood, then it's one of them ones where she's just not having it. So yeah, what is your daughter's?
I got Talayla and Taraya.
And star sign.
I'm not too sure on star signs. They're
month.
May and June. Sorry. May and June.
Yeah,
what star signs are that?
Oh, Geminis. Either Geminis. Yeah, May and June is Geminis. So when's lockdown is over, question. Where's the first place you want to take your kids?
I think the zoo. I want to go to the zoo. I do want to take them on holiday, but the first place I want to take them is zoo.
To zoo?
Yeah.
Really, I want to go Legoland, I can't lie.
Facts.
I want to go Legoland. Theme parks open from April as well, so I'm going. Yeah.
Boy. What about you? You anywhere in mind?
Yeah, either a zoo, because I know she likes animals and stuff, or like she loves fantasy, you know them soft play places, but I don't know how quick they'll open up. You understand? She likes them soft play places, she loves jumping, and so places like that, I feel like I'll take her. But theme parks, with theme parks, she, like I said, she has to be in the mood, and I'm not trying to pay Pinky and she ain't in the mood.
Yeah.
You have to drag her around and make like when I feel like in a year.
Yeah, when she's old enough.
And she enjoys it. Because I've gone through it, like when my sisters were young, we took them away on holiday, say Florida, and they don't know what's going on.
Two's a weird age. Remember, because I got older, baby. Two's a weird age.
It is because they're learning, they're grasping what's happening.
Yeah.
They're grasping what's happening, but I can't take it in and until you make it exciting and fun and then that's when they become, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, let me do this. Another question. Every time you see your daughters, do they show you do they teach you something different about themselves? That's the question. Like
I see, so
like your second daughter.
Yeah. So my second one, she's just a happy baby. My first one, she's gonna be the smart one, and all that. The older one, she always surprises me. But the first one, because she's so not small, she's just one turning two, so she's still learning. But she just keeps
she must every time you see a new word, she might learn a new word.
Listen, this baby's a chatterbox. This baby, this is what the baby does. Her grandma's a proper chatterbox, so yeah.
With my daughter, every time I even see her, she's a new word pops out of her mouth.
Guaranteed. If my baby was here right now, she'll be talking. She'll be talking to all of us.
And that's why, I was meant to bring her tonight, but this won't be possible. She will be talking, daddy. This.
We should do a podcast with them. I think see how that goes.
That would be good. Still.
It would be, but how far would we? We should. My daughter would not sit here. She would not. If I told her to sit down for 5 minutes, she would have been downstairs.
We'll give them toys and that play, and then we just.
Her what do you call it? Attention span is non-existent.
Okay.
I would love for her to do that. No lie. Like I don't know if there's other kids like that, but her energy and she's so active. She don't like sitting still.
Neither does Casey. But when I need him to sit down, I get him to sit down. I think you just need to be stern with her. That's all.
But
are you like, what's you lot's relationship? Are you like more of a soft
listen,
dad,
bro?
or
It's hard to be stern with a girl.
With a girl, it is,
so
and I honestly
hard.
believe that because there's times when I've tried to be stern,
and it's like you make
and she gives you that little cute face.
Yeah,
I was like,
and she just constantly cries, and I don't like baby crying, and it's like obviously I have to console you, and it's
This is why I'm glad I don't have a girl first, because I need to learn from having a boy, because like, with having my boy,
bro, I'm trying.
Can you rough him up?
Yeah,
Like
you can never rough up your kids.
No, but like in terms of discipline, like
I don't discipline Casey, but like I can give Casey like a certain tone in my voice, and he understands that he's messing about, and he'll stop. And like I'm trying to get to the position where all I have to do is just give him the look.
Yes.
And then he knows what I want. But at the moment, I just have to give him a certain tone. I'm like, Casey. Like, I say his name in a certain type of way. And he knows, what I want.
Because it is, as a father as well, I will touch on this. Whether you have a son or a daughter, you always don't want to be over-disciplined. Because a mum can discipline the child, can smack, and it doesn't seem to be deemed to be so bad, but a man smacking his child, I feel like it's deemed to be
bad.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Not in a negative way, but it's, you know what I mean? Do you know what I'm going? You understand? It's like
it's it. I just think like now that I have girls, I don't think I'll beat my children. If I had a boy, I'd be like, if he's bad, I'll smack him. That kind of thing. Like not beat him in his face, but little slap on the boom.
I do flick.
Yeah,
that's my thing.
See, I can't even harm my child like that.
I will flick. I can't smack. Like I flick. That's all. And she knows what that means because it's one of the ones where I want her to understand that means it's as much as stern voice.
I try not to touch Casey. I'm like, I don't want to do that. So I just try to give him a certain tone. It's just like, you. Stop.
Then maybe I'm cut from a different cloth because it's a flick for me. It's not that.
Nah, but I do understand times when you would have to do that. But I'm just saying I tried.
Like it's not a every time I go straight to flick. No, sometimes it is a stern.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But it's
100%.
One of them ones where she has this no, daddy, no, constant.
Says no to you.
No is a favorite word right now. Is no. When it comes to eating food, when it comes to not wanting to go bath, brushing teeth. No, daddy. No. What am I supposed to just? Nah. You're getting a little flick, so you know, and then we move, and then do you know what I mean? Because I need, as much as I want her to learn, and that no is good at times. Like you need to know the word no. Do you know what I mean? But no to me is a no. Like you understand? So, but boom. Yeah, so fam, just stay positive.
Always.
With your daughters.
Always.
Obviously, spend time with Casey.
Yeah.
And
always spend as much time as I can. You know.
100%. But thank you for coming down, bro.
Anytime.
I appreciate it.
It's been a pleasure. Thanks for having me.
100%. And that's it, people. Another episode of Dads Are Us. Catch us very soon. I'm out. Peace.